I listen to everyone talking, and I get confused. Um, I hear the word God, and then I hear I don't know what I am, and then I hear God is everything, uh, and the I is God, and that is my true I, and so, and I've heard, you know, all is one, so we're all God, or in union with God, or whatever, however one wants to do it. I don't know, but I get confused with all of the different statements that are being said.
What is the confusion?
Huh?
What is the confusion?
The confusion is that it sounds like there's a separate God, and that
Separate
that
from what?
we don't know what we are, but we know that God knows who we are, and God and this and that and all that. So there seems to be it contrary to what non-duality I've heard
Okay,
is that
you said that it sounds like there is a separate God, separate from what?
separate from us.
Us?
Meaning,
What
when
do
I
you
say separate from, or we are separate from God, and that meaning
what is
meaning is that we're not. That there are two. There are two. There is us, and there is God.
okay, John? Okay, there are not two. Okay,
Oh, that's
they're
what I
not
hear. Yeah.
they're not two. Make them all one.
Maybe it's just the language that I'm hearing because everybody's talking about God. Okay. They're not. Nobody's saying I. I am one. I am this. I am that. I veil. I do this. I do that. They're saying God does it. So that's the confusion for me.
God is I and I is God. So make them one. Make them one.
Okay, so
There
it's
is
a little tricky. Okay. Okay, I just wanted to double check here. I'm getting lost on that. It gets a little bit scary sometimes because it's not what I've heard, and so I just this it's strange for me. But anyway,
they're all
all
one.
right,
They're all one.
I'll keep
Like
coming back, as they say.
like the the various the various uh, colors of the rainbow are one color, which is the white light. Uh, so I, God, being, presence, consciousness, Atman, the absolute, reality,
Yes.
all different terms
Yeah.
for the same thing.
Yeah. The
Oh,
ocean, all that. All that. Yeah, I hear you.
the ocean is metaphor we use sometimes. Yes, the
Yeah,
white,
it's a
right?
metaphor. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you on that. When I hear somebody say, I don't know what I am, I'm thinking that's contrary. You do know what you are.
Well, when we say I do not know what I am
Yeah.
phenomenally, you are not
Oh,
completing the sentence. I do not know what I am as something, as
okay.
somebody. Okay.
Okay.
No, I know I am. I know I am. Whatever that is, I know I am aware.
Okay.
I
Okay.
know
Okay.
that I am aware that I'm aware. Yes. Now, I do not know what I am as a body, an object, a mind, matter, mind.
Right.
Phenomenally, we
Right.
remain unknowing.
Right.
Nominally, you know you are. I know.
Okay.
I know I am, but I do not know what I am phenomenally.
I
I
see.
know that I am the I, the one reality, the Atman, God, the Absolute. that
Sure.
knows itself, because I'm aware that I'm aware. Therefore, I am self-knowing. Being aware that I'm aware, meaning that
Yes.
this awareness knows it is aware. It knows it is, and it knows it is aware, which is the sat chit, the sat, meaning the reality, chit, the awareness, sat chitananda. So I know I am, and this amness knows it's aware and knows it is. So awareness and being are not two. Okay.
Right.
Now, in
Right.
terms of
Exactly.
knowing yourself, do not know yourself as John, as a son, as a father, as a brother, as a sister, as a mother, as a teacher, as that is a phenomenal knowingness, meaning that is a knowingness that relies on the mind, meaning it relies on psychological time.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you do not exist in psychological time. Therefore, you cannot find yourself in psychological time. Psychological time appears in you, but you do not appear in psychological time.
Right. We have the formless and the form, and you have a
Thought,
psychological mind, and
thoughts, thoughts
yeah,
appear. The thought
yeah, it's what's appearing and what's disappearing, and that which remains, and all that stuff. That's the basic stuff, and that's the kind of the meditation that I was doing again today. It's just with uh, being able to, and it can be done with one can. It can happen with reading or poetry or painting, I suppose. People are in touch with that as well. But yeah, I just sometimes the language for me, I get confused, so I have to ask because it's
yes, yes.
sometimes I feel like the whole rug's being pulled out from me. I go, oh, where's everybody going with all of this, and
That's a good thing. Maybe we should pull the rug a little bit more.
no, no,
let's
it's
pull that, let's pull that
I,
rug from underneath you.
I, I, I still am hanging on to the personal self. So, when you pull the rug out, I'm falling through the sky.
Speaking for myself, okay, I am very happy with the rugs being pulled off from
Yeah.
underneath. Ah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't, I just don't know sometimes what you guys, sometimes when you speak in different, it's not everybody, but when people are speaking in certain ways, it's just that I'm not really understanding. I mean, other people, they're not afraid of that. They're not, they go, that's a beautiful thing. That's this, that's that. When I find out, like, for instance, when I found out, like I go, oh, wow, my thoughts come and go, my this, that, and you begin to see there's nothing, absolutely nothing that stays except for um, we can call it God. We can call, what is aware. Okay,
You,
and then
you remain.
yes, and that's the you. Yes, exactly. And so there's the whole idea. So that's why when somebody says, "I don't know what I am," I go, "Yes, you do know who. You're the
You,
you
you,
that
you,
remains. You're the one
you
that's
know, you know yourself nominally. You know yourself because you are the self. You are
yeah,
yourself. You are the self. So
yeah,
as
yeah,
thoughts and memories and impressions come and go, oh my God, what remains? You remain.
yeah. It's the only. It's the only. There's nothing, and that's the direct experience. And so sometimes I just don't hear it. I'm hearing people share things, and I'm going, "Where's the direct experience here?" And I guess people are just sharing in,
Yes.
with language and poetry, and the poetry is fine too. And I used to read Rumi, but and very beautiful, even though I didn't understand all of it. But I
John, you
still
are
it's
looking,
very
you are
beautiful.
looking for the experience of you. You are looking for the experience of you. Hear what I'm saying.
No, I'm not sure what you're meaning.
You,
What you're saying to me? I'm not sure.
you, right? Do you hear? Are you hearing me right now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I am looking
That,
for the experience
that,
of me or you.
that you right now that is hearing me, right? That
That's
you,
correct.
that you is looking for the experience of you. Are you looking for the experience of you, or are you already are you already you?
Um,
Anyways, you don't have to answer. You don't have to answer. It's just a question.
I am, here's the thing. There's a part of me that says, I know this. Yes, I'm it. Okay. I'm it. The I. Okay. I mean, because it's revealed to me. Okay. I cannot find anything else. Okay. That remains or stays. Okay. Everything else is coming, going, appearing and disappearing. That I can see. Okay. And I say, well, okay. It used to be like, you mean me, John, me, the body, mind? No, 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 because you can't really, that's also coming and going and disappearing. There's absolutely nothing, I mean, in the very beginning, I used to do, we used to do like a Zen type of thing at some church or whatever. And I remember doing the neti process, and that kind of stuff. And that was very revealing, I'm not my finger, I'm not my fingernail, I'm not this, I'm not that. Anyway, long story short on this is that, yes, I hear that, but like when you just ask me that, I go, sometimes, and this is the mind, and I'm working on this, but I don't want to work too hard because that makes a me come out too much. Okay. I mean, it makes a personal me come out too much. And, but it's the idea of seeing that, the mind divides and the mind, I mean, I said this to somebody else the other day. The mind wants to survive as a me, okay, and so it gets very tricky. But there's no way it can be a personal entity. Okay, I think I'm right on that, and I can see that. Okay, but it's still, when you ask me the question, it sort of like on a sort of like on a seesaw, and I go, I don't know where I'm going to land here, to the right or to the left, not completely, but it wavers, and I'm just being honest about that. You said earlier in the meeting here, you said the honesty is the way to go, and I do agree with that. Honesty is the way to go. If I don't do that, I'm in trouble. I'm in more trouble. Yeah. So I have to be honest about all of this, and I have to question it. I have to question myself, and I don't have to question myself as much as I used to, or question it as much as I used to. But there's still questions, and I will give myself permission to do that until people are going to say you can't do that, I suppose, or they're going to tell me how wrong I am. I don't know, but I'm going to do it. So that's what I'm going to do until I'm questioning things and asking questions and getting clarification.
What I find very helpful is to, whenever a certain unhappiness arises for you, or whenever you're inspired,
right,
ask yourself the question of, am I the reality which perceives, or am I somebody appearing within a certain narrative? Am I consciousness, or am I the John character?
Yeah.
Yourself, what is the reality of the John character outside of consciousness?
Yeah.
What would the John character be outside of consciousness?
Well, I hear you saying that. And I did that today. Because I was fine all the way up until maybe a couple hours before the thought sign. And I guess I had thoughts, and I said, okay, those are thoughts, thoughts come and go. And I had thoughts about this and that. And, and whatever it was, I had thoughts about. So call it depressive thoughts, call it future. And it's future, and it's past, but it's future mostly. And, and the mind just starts going and starts doubting, and it doubts my true reality. Okay. And then I go, no, but it can't be. This is, what else could I be? And so there's a battle somewhere along the line, it seems to be. And so I do ask myself that question, but I can't seem to get sometimes to where,
Right.
you
No,
know.
now let me just add one thing. Okay.
Okay.
If, as much as possible, okay, let go of trying to get somewhere. Let go of the past. Let go of the past. And if there is a battle going on, okay, invite yourself to sit in the theater and watch the battle. Don't don't wear
Yeah,
the armor. Don't wear the armor and take the sword and go into the battle. Into the battle. Okay.
yeah,
As
I
much
understand.
as much as possible, let go of the past. Don't try to get anywhere. Don't try to free yourself. Don't try to go anywhere. Let go of that. And secondly, if there is a battle, watch the show. Okay?
Yeah, watch it. Watch it. I hear you. I hear you. I hear all those things, okay? And yet I still that's all I'm telling you is it
Right.
still happens, okay? And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I am watching that,
Yes.
okay? And I am talking with you, okay? And and maybe it will come through. I don't know. It's on God's time, my time, I time. It's it. But I hear you. I hear you. Yeah,
And
I
then,
have. I even heard. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, just I was catching on a lot to this thing about not making too much of an effort, or not having things be an effort, and I can do that. I can see that where the my awareness is effortless. I mean, it's already there. I don't have to make an effort to get to it or anything like that. It's there. That's obvious. Okay, it's there, and even the awareness that is more of what is the I, not just something like it's in the mind awareness. Consciousness is in the that kind of stuff. It's not that. So that seems to be obvious. Okay, and it's there, but I guess maybe in some ways I want the battle to be gone. I keep realizing this. I don't want the battle. So it's I don't want. And that
you are
I is
so you
different.
are so you are battling with the battle.
Yeah.
Therefore, you're interested in the battle. You say, "I want the battle to go on." So therefore, you're interested in the battle. You
Well,
you are battling the battle. How can you expect the battle to go on if you want to battle the battle?
yeah, yeah. I hear what you're saying. I
Just
agree.
just do your best and don't worry about it. Just sit in the comfortable seat. Watch the show. Breathe in, breathe out. You've got all it takes.
Yeah,
You've been on the path for I
yeah,
know you from goodness from way back, and I
yeah.
know you got all it takes. Okay, and uh, no worries, no
I
worries.
need a good, comfortable chair, sofa to sit in. Okay, so that I can watch the battle. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Magdi.
All right, John.
Thanks everybody for sharing too.
That's very
Thank you.
good, John. Okay. Hello, Holger.
Oh, it's already
Okay.
gone. I just wanted, sometimes it feels like the trickster in me in the past said, "Oh, I want to be so honest," and it was just a total lie. There was something totally screwed in my
Something about
idea
being
of being honest.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I get you.
yeah.
Yes. Mhm. Okay. Well, thank you all. Very, very lovely to be with you.